You can drop the ordnance, boy. Anata. Put both hands on top of your head.
Making a mistake.
Don't cost near as much as you make. Now get down off of that horse. Move inside, real gentle like. I'll decide who's making the mistakes. Just what the doctor ordered.
You need more than food, Samuel. You have to look a fever.
I'm all right now, don't you worry. Hey, boy, you hungry?
No, thanks.
You don't know what you're missing. Anata here's one fine cook.
She's half as good as she is with this rawhide, I believe you.
I suppose I could have told her not to wet that rawhide. That's a Shoshone for you. Thing worth doing's worth doing right. And look, you gotta be hungry. Give me your word you won't try nothing while we're eating. I'll have her free your hands so you can try some of this too.
When I'm finished?
I'll be finished first. You get any ideas about dessert, that's up to you.
You're sure, Samuel?
It's all right, Anata.
You're right, it is good. After 2 days of chasing strays, I can appreciate it.
Then you work here? This place?
Yeah.
You're not one who hunts for the bounty?
Anata. We'll need more wood.
This tastes good English.
Yeah, sometimes just a little too much.
She didn't say anything I couldn't read. First off, you're hiding in a Cartwright line shack. Second, that's a McClellan saddle sitting on that barrel out there. Generally, only one kind steals cavalry horse flesh and then rides it so hard it folds under him.
If that's true, boy, you know what comes next.
Yeah, maybe. You're running, all right? And that may be an army bullet in your shoulder. Non-coms don't usually go over there.
What did you say, boy?
Your boots. They're not standard issue, and yet they're not expensive enough to be an officer's. I say sergeant. Not less than 12 years in grade. Maybe sergeant major. The only thing I can't figure out is what outfit you with. Henry repeaters haven't been issued west of Fort Kearny.
Just how far from the flagpole was you born, boy?
I'd say just a little bit farther than your desk, Sergeant. But not too far to know if you're running, you're going to need help. With no supplies and no horses, I can get them for you.
Now, let me get this straight. You volunteering to help me?
Mm-hmm. You're going to have to trust somebody. And that wound's not going to give you too much time to pick and choose. Tell him none of it.
He speaks the truth. The look of fever is strong. By tonight...
By tonight I'll be back with medicine. And all the help you need.
No. I got all the help I need right here.
Please, Samuel. If he brings no one...
No. I'm not giving up. Not yet. What do you think you're doing?
Let's see, I'm trying to give you a chance to prove one of us is right.
You're playing a fool's game, boy.
I'll be back by nightfall. I give you my word, I'll be alone.
Yeah, here it is. Knew we had it somewhere. Not much left, though.
Oh, listen up. Just a couple of calves got caught in the north fence. Not enough trouble of that, though.
The Lord gives them dogies more brains, be a lot less trouble for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, Ed, Candy.
Hello, sir.
Candy, you headed back out to Ben's place?
Well, not before morning. I've got to chase some strays.
Well, that's soon enough to save me a ride out there. Wire just come through from Baker's Station. Seems a deserter busted out of their stockade. Figure headed this way.
Yeah? Well, keep an eye out for him.
Good. There'll be a cavalry patrol through. Might be they'll want some help. Since Ben's got the most men, I thought he might help out with a couple if they needed.
I'll tell him.
All right. Shouldn't take too long. Man alone, this kind of country, you got all the chance for the three-legged horse.
Yeah.
Help you, Captain?
Ben Cartwright?
That's it.
Captain Arnholt from Baker's Station. I'm afraid I'll be putting you to a little trouble the next few days, Mr. Cartwright.
How's that, sir?
I never like to bivouac my men in a town. Sheriff suggested your place. Of course, we'll pay for any food or staples we require.
Welcome to anything you need, Captain. What brings you to this part of the country?
We're after a deserter, Mr. Cartwright. Sheriff said he told your man, Candy, I believe he said.
I haven't heard from Candy in 3 days.
Doesn't matter. All we need from you is some food, grain, base of operations.
It's quite a search you're mounting for just one man.
A very dangerous man, Mr. Cartwright. A coward, a thief, a deserter?
A murderer?
Yes. He killed Lieutenant Jameson, one of my best men. We found him shot in the back the night Bellis escaped. I mean to see that he pays for that.
Feeling better?
I heard what you said. And I'm plenty good enough to work this weapon in case you get any ideas.
You're better off to start on this if you want me to take that bullet out of your shoulder.
Now, wait a minute, boy. You think I'm gonna let you put a knife to me?
You must trust him, Samuel. He's brought us a horse.
So you can either ride him out of here or go out tied across him. It's your choice. Boil some water.
Get a move on. Let's put it in leather. You don't get any prizes for dragging your feet.
Corporal Henderson?
Yes, sir. Men are ready to move, sir.
Good. Mount up.
Now, you're sure you don't want any black boys to go along with you, huh?
Can be pretty rough country if you're not familiar with it. My men will manage all right. It's what they're trained for.
I just thought it might save you some time.
Sergeant Bella's crime is against the Army. It's our responsibility to apprehend him. Good day. What? A fellow like that really makes you want to run out and join the Army, doesn't it?
Well, you still have a ranch to run. I suggest you run it.
Yes, sir.
you expect, Sheriff?
Yeah, something like that.
That'd be the whiskey. Here, try it.
How is she?
When your fever broke, I told her to get some rest. She's a good woman.
Nanada's my wife.
Well, then you owe it to her to tell me what's going on.
Let's just leave it the way it is, boy.
No. Samuel, no. You cannot leave it the way it is. This one has saved your life. He's brought a horse, a chance for it. You owe him the truth. If you do not speak, I will. There's no shame in speaking the truth.
All right. But you know one thing. You sign on, it's for the duration. This outfit can't afford no short timer.
Cowardice in the face of the enemy, that's not a very pretty charge.
We lost 7 men at Claymore Wells. Someone had to pay. And I had refused to obey an order.
You were right. Small patrol of men with single-shot weapons don't stand a chance against these.
Only 4 of us made it back to the fort. Under the circumstances, Lieutenant Jameson was willing to reconsider the insubordination. But the captain wasn't. Only an insane man would believe the Indians was equipped with Henrys. So Captain Arnault decided it wasn't superior firepower that affected my judgment, but cowardice.
The lieutenant, he tried to help Samuel. It was he who opened the stockade that night.
Jameson helped him escape?
And don't ask me to explain it. He had the notion that together we could prove what had happened.
So you ran from the court-martial?
These stripes belong to me. I earned them. I never shamed them. Lieutenant Jameson said we could save them. It was the only chance I had.
Well, where is he?
The lieutenant is dead.
They'll probably lay that on my doorstep, too. The same rifle that hit me hit him 2 or 3 times when he was running from the stockade.
Where did you get these?
Lieutenant Jameson left them with Nanada. Check it. No markings, no trademark. But it's a Henry inside and out.
Did he tell her where he got them?
No chance of that. But he did leave me a name. Latham. And Virginia City.
Latham, we had a gunsmith by that name. But he left some time ago.
But that can't be. He's got it marked right here on the map.
Sarge, you don't know this area very well, do you?
No, sir.
Well, that little circle includes 10 sections of the roughest country in Nevada. There's absolutely nothing there, except some old worked-out silver claims.
There's got to be something there. Sheen shop, or a place where they make these things. I've got to find that place.
Well, maybe you don't. Sarge, there happen to be some very good people around here. And one of them happens to be the sheriff. Now, if you think you can set a horse...
Look, boy, you thinking I'm turning myself in.
If you want those stripes back, it's the only way.
No, it ain't the only way. You're forgetting one thing. My trouble ain't with your sheriff. It's with the Army. They didn't believe me the last time.
But you got the rifles, isn't that enough?
Lieutenant Jameson didn't think so.
It is true. We cannot go back until we have some proof.
When you get proof, then what?
The Army is his life. He must go back.
All right. I'm going with you.
Just like that, you cut yourself in, huh?
Well, I got to. You're my prisoner.
I'm your prisoner. Ain't you forgetting who's holding this gun? You've got more brass than a colonel's cuspidor.
Corporal, see you're back in plenty of time. Still some daylight left.
Oh, good to carry him out home. We'll keep the same pace tomorrow and walk the next day.
No luck, huh?
Nah, where we rode today, a jackrabbit would have to hunt for company.
Mr. Cartwright, listen. I'll need 5 fresh remounts in the morning. I trust you can provide them.
Of course.
Good.
Captain, may I have a word with you?
Yes, what is it?
Captain, are you satisfied with everything we've been doing for you?
Quite all right.
And can you please tell me why you act as if I were your enemy?
Enemy?
Yes, sir.
That's a strong word.
Well, it's a valid one just the same, though, isn't it?
Mr. Cartwright, you have to remember I'm a soldier. You and I see things differently.
Yes, that's true enough. It's not only because you're in uniform and I'm not. And it's not only me. You seem to resent all civilians.
Oh, but you forget. It's wealthy, influential citizens like you who pay my salary, buy my clothes, put a roof over my head. I couldn't resent you. You support me.
We support the government. The government supports you, sir.
Yes. It does, doesn't it? But not quite the same style. Good day.
Let's head up this wash. Horses a rest?
Look, recruit, I know horses. If it's this shoulder of mine you're worried about, you can forget it.
It's recruit now, huh? Is that a rank higher or lower than boy?
Depends on what outfit you're in. Want to get down, sweetheart?
This outfit, turn out the Henrys, how big a place do they need?
One large building, or 2 or 3 small ones. They'll need a forge, lathe.
You still got the map?
Samuel.
It'll be a little tougher from here on. They're bound to know we need feed and water. It's the first thing they'll cut off. And sooner or later, they'll move in and find our tracks.
Yep. We better get moving. We sure ain't looking for mine shacks either. What they need is a building big enough with a floor strong enough to support that machine.
You got any ideas?
Wait a minute. Well, there was a place like that. It was south of Connor Falls. A man named Crawford there sold machinery to the mines until they played out.
Recruit? You just might do.
Thanks. I heard there was a fire there. We may find other Bonanza. Here, let me give you a hand with that. Thank you. Okay. There you go.
Oh, well, I guess I could get you to sign for this.
All right.
What do you have, 6 bales there?
Yeah.
They're gonna need it tonight. Captain drives the animals as hard as he does with men.
Pretty hard man, huh?
Yeah, the way he's pushing, he's gonna have them shooting at shadows before long. Of course, I guess most of the troopers would just as leave do that if it comes to firing on the sergeant.
You mean Bellis? I thought he was a deserter, a killer.
That's what they say. There's plenty of troopers that'd take a bullet for that man. Some of them have. Well, thank you kindly.
My pleasure. Take care.
Oh, where you off to?
Thanks, Ray. I just thought I'd go on out and help Kenny with the strays a little bit, keep him out of trouble, you know.
Oh, you volunteering to round up strays?
No, to be honest with you, I'm volunteering to get away from Captain Arnholz. He's not exactly a barrel of laughs, you know.
No, that's a fact. Well, he's a better man, isn't he?
What's he so bitter about?
Well, Joe, his army career hasn't been exactly spectacular. Command either comes to a man or it passes him by, and it must have passed him by an awfully long time ago.
Yeah, well, if it's all right with you until he leaves, I'd kind of like to stay over the hill.
Yeah, you
Thanks, Bob.
take it easy.
Right.
Captain, there ain't no sign up ahead. A man can't cross this country without leaving his mark.
All right. Then we'll turn east. Work our way back to the Ponderosa.
But, sir, if he'd have moved east, we should have cut his trail by now.
You heard my orders, Corporal.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
There it is. Look abandoned to me.
It sure does.
Good work, recruit. Let's go get in the knot and work our way down there. Another.
Right over here. Turns out the hard way.
I'm sorry, Samuel.
You don't need to be Nanada. You just saved your Sam a lot of trouble. I was just coming to look for you fellas.
You found us.
Take these horses and get them out of sight. Come on, inside there.
I told you I didn't come here to cause no trouble. You tell that to Latham.
Very impressive.
Two good hands, I can strip clean and reassemble a Henry in 3 minutes, blindfolded.
And this rifle, you say, led you to seek us out?
Took it off of Shoshone. I figured it'd be my ticket. You see, ordnance is all I know. It ain't often a job presents itself to an unemployed sergeant.
Deserter, you mean?
I don't like it, Mr. Latham. They smell like trouble.
Would I bring her if I was looking for trouble?
Yes. That makes some sense. What about him?
Stockade cell's empty quick when the door's open. You don't have to worry. He's a good man.
All right. You're right about one thing. We do need good ordnance men, but we insist on the strictest security. Do that, and do your job, and you'll leave here rich men.
We do know regulation. You don't have to worry about that.
I won't. However, mine is not the last say in the matter. Until you're cleared by my partner, we can't let you do anything too important. Denton?
I'll take your matches, flints, tobacco, anything that burns.
Precaution, you understand.
What about her?
She goes with me. For now, she's my hands.
All right. Later, we can find something in the kitchen for her.
Come on, this way. All right, hold it. Inside. There'll be somebody here in a minute to show you what to do.
got your belly.
I don't suppose there's any danger of you doing the same, is there?
Well, I suppose I could do as good as that. You got to treat Wood tender, like a woman. Renata now, she can probably turn out enough for both of us. That's as crooked as a dog's hind leg.
Well, I didn't intend to make this my life's work, you know.
Sometimes Samuel is more loud than helpful.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you. There, you see.
I got a feeling I'm gonna have plenty of time to learn. You got any ideas how we're gonna get out of here now that we're in?
Just take it easy, recruit. As long as they're convinced I'm who I say, we're all right. First, we'll meet their partner. Then we'll turn in our resignation.
Well, that last resignation you turned in was mighty close.
Renata, the recruit needs convincing.
Swell. That's what I call conservation of firepower.
It's tactics that's important, recruit.
Captain, we just cut across tracks headed toward Garner Falls. Looks like 2, maybe 3 horses. It could be that...
I think my orders said you were to work north and further east. Seems your sergeant's insubordination has left its seed in all of you.
No, sir.
I'll give you a chance to prove that. You may take the patrol, Corporal. Your orders?
Sweep north and east, sir.
Very good, Corporal.
Yes, sir. Forward! Oh!
You the one called Candy?
It's him.
Friend of yours showed up outside looking for you. Bring him.
Lizzie. Never seen the likes of him before, did you? If you think we led him here, you're dead wrong.
just knew I was going to get a chance at you. Sure nobody goes in. Pour out.
Where did you get this?
Your ordnance expert had it in his sleeve.
He was lying?
Well, I'll let you figure that out. I say we should get rid of them now.
You know that I can't take responsibility for murder.
Well, then you better get the man who can. All our necks right on this.
What are you saying? This is the man the Army's looking for? Right. Joe, I know it's hard to believe, but Sergeant Bellis and I are working together. You're hard to believe is putting it mildly. Now, according to those charges, he's done everything but burn down the White House, including murder.
Those charges were false.
That's the truth, Joe. Thank you. All right. I'll take your word for it. After stumbling into this place, I'd believe almost anything. You got any bright ideas on how we're going to get out of here?
We did. Captain Arnold must be moving his troops this way if our trail was clear enough for you to find us.
Yeah, from what I could see of Arnold's tracks, he's way, way east of here.
I'm sorry, recruit. I'd give a furlough in New Orleans to have that little gun back.
You still have those 2 bullets, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sergeant, what does the manual say when your first plan of strategy fails?
What are you driving at?
Improvise, Sergeant. Improvise.
Improvise.
You're sure this is gonna work, huh? If you don't, I'll give you your money back. Thanks a lot. It was better if it wasn't for those Henrys out there.
These rifles are Minata's responsibility. How near ready are you?
We're just about there, Sergeant. What is it?
Somebody sure is carrying the mail.
We've been waiting for you. We've got trouble.
You fret too much, Latham. Trouble anticipated is trouble solved. Come on.
Somebody's coming this way. Captain, sir, you can't imagine how glad I am to see you.
Going by your tracks, I never...
Sorry, sir. They got you too? Take these people outside and shoot them.
I don't understand.
I do. The captain's the man they've been waiting for. The missing partner.
Take them outside. Let's get this over with.
You gonna kill all of them?
Yes. All but Bellis will be the innocent victims of a deserter. A deserter I was forced to kill when he would not surrender.
All right, let's go.
Got him?
What do you make of that, Trooper? Corporal, that could be gunfire. But that's worse. We've already come further than the captain said. I don't hear you, Trooper. Forward! Hold!
Give me that gun. Get out of the way.
You can stay. I'm getting out of here. No!
Henderson, take Captain Arnold into custody.
What? Bellis! You're a deserter and a traitor! You think these men will listen to you? Corporal, arrest that man!
Wait a minute, Henderson. Come on, I want to show you something. Here, take a look at this. The same gun that cut down our men at Claymore Wells. You can find some more of them just like it in that building.
Henderson, I gave you an order.
And I'm giving you one, Captain. Lay down your gun and come peaceably back to the post. Let them decide who's guilty.
Henderson, carry out your orders.
Fellas, can you prove what you just said?
I've got enough witnesses to hang him.
All right, Captain. Lay down your gun like the sergeant said.
This is mutiny. You'll either hang or spend the rest of your life at hard labor.
I'll take that chance, Captain. Troopers, disarm the captain.
Some more of them around here helping me. Get them too.
You betcha, Sarge.
Sarge? You have the judge advocate contact us here at the Ponderosa. And we'll be there to testify whenever you need us.
That I will do. Thank you, Trooper.
Oh, it's Trooper now, huh?
Two of the best I ever had beside me.
Well, I think the least he can do is give us a little raise in rank. After all, he's the one who's going to get the medal, you know.
You boys don't know my colonel. For every regulation I broke, I'll bend and kick, walk and tote, run and sweat.
I thought you loved the Army.
Well, I do, but it's kind of like a good woman. Can love them an awful lot. But it ain't all honeymoon. See you, troopers.
Say good luck, Sarge.
Well, I think we better report, too.
Report to who?
The General Cartwright. Sure to get a little running and sweating for us to do, too.
Yeah, I'll bet he does.